What's up, everyone? I'm Quintin Collins, and this is the Coach's Corner. We're at the Town Square Studio, powered by Eleva. And today we have our first guest, and our first guest is Jayden Rosales. How you doing, Jayden?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, doing well. Jayden is a very talented young man here in Russellville, Arkansas. I'm going to let him introduce himself, kind of what he does, and then we're going to get into it from there. So, Jayden, introduce us to it. What grade are you in? Where do you go to school?
Uh, my name is Jayden Rosales. I am currently a freshman going to Russellville High School. I'm on the Cyclone Baseball team, and I do baseball, track, and I did football for quite a bit.
Nice, nice. So, what position do you play in baseball?
Anywhere they put me,
Okay,
anywhere I can help the team
good.
and really just play baseball.
Right on. Wherever you can do your thing and get out there and get some playing time is what you're all about, huh?
Yes, sir.
Definitely, definitely. Kind of the utility, dirty work player, not
Yes.
solidified with just one position. Hey, I'm just trying to get out there, have fun, do what I do.
Pretty
Definitely,
much.
Definitely like it.
But
Okay.
I would prefer an athletic position.
Right, I feel that. So I'm glad you said that. What are in baseball, I feel that there are about 3 to 4 positions to where the athletic person is. Give
Yes.
me what are yours?
My athletic positions that I consider,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go with catcher,
Okay.
captain of the team. They do everything. They see everything.
Yes.
Got to be on the ground the whole time.
Yes.
Center field,
Yes.
they control the outfield.
Yes.
Shortstop.
Yep.
I'd say third base, but it really depends who's playing it.
Yes.
And I don't know about pitcher,
Right. Right.
but it definitely takes hard work to
Right.
be good at it.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. I totally agree. I totally agree with that. Mine were shortstop, third base, and obviously center field. That was the third. And then when you said catcher, yeah, that's definitely one. You got to be flexible, athletic to hop up, throw, all of that. So if you look at a lot of catchers' backgrounds, they played a lot of sports when they were younger until they decided to, all right, I'm gonna stay with this one position for sure. Uh, what's one word your teammates would describe you?
I'd say a lot of them would say fast.
Fast, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but maybe some of them would say driven,
driven,
or disciplined.
okay, okay, great, great. Yeah, when I first met you, I could tell, you had that mentality, that drive, like you really want it. You can see it, you can feel that energy. Like, hey, I want it. I'm gonna go after it. A lot of times that will scare a lot of people, even adults. But that's good that you have that as a young man, because that's gonna, like I say, that's gonna take you far in life. Outside of sports as well. Just having that drive once you find your purpose in anything that you want to do. So how did you first get into baseball?
Mm. Well, the Dodgers 2020, my
Okay.
favorite team, by the way.
Okay.
They won the World Series.
Okay.
And I was like, that's cool, man. I want to play baseball.
Right.
So I joined a league in Los Alamitos, California.
Okay.
And I played there for 2 years.
Nice.
And then we moved out here.
Okay.
And I got involved with travel teams and just getting into that program during
Yes,
the
sir.
summer and fall.
Yes, sir.
And then now we're here in high school.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Did you play any other sports growing up besides baseball, or was baseball the first sport you got into?
Baseball is the first sport I ever
Okay.
played.
Okay.
So in California, it was just baseball. But
Okay.
once I got here,
Okay.
I joined up in football and track.
Okay. Do you feel like starting out playing baseball first? Do you feel like that helped you with other sports?
Yes.
Definitely.
Like Coach Caesar Brea,
Yep.
he says that baseball athletes
Yes.
can be good at any sport because in baseball, it's all about details.
Yes.
The tiniest details.
Yes.
Like you see Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
He got drafted to the MLB.
Yes.
And now he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yes. Off camera, we were talking about Ant Edwards.
Yes.
He has a baseball background.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Yes.
And just Man, I remember when I played baseball, and it was just like everything out after that came easy, because you gotta be balanced. You gotta have the hand-eye coordination. That to me, that's the biggest. Hitting that small ball at that speed, like anybody that can do that, they're gonna be athletic. Ath- Athletic in other sports because that hand-eye coordination goes far in a lot of sports for sure.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Oh
Michael
yes,
Jordan went to the White Sox. Played for
yes.
like a year or two.
Yes, yes, great one, great one. Do you remember your first baseball game?
First baseball game. I cannot say that I do. It
Okay,
was pretty long ago.
okay, no doubt, no doubt. And how old are you, by the way?
14.
14. Okay. Uh, so who or what inspires you to keep going every day?
Keep going. I'd say
To not to keep going, I'm sorry, but to keep working hard every day.
first and foremost, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
Second, probably my dad. And my
Okay.
family.
Okay.
Third, I'd say Cody Bellinger.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Now he used to play for the Dodgers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where is he at now?
I think he's on the Yankees.
Okay. Okay.
Which, he's on the Yankees.
Yeah. Not a Yankee fan, huh?
No, I don't
No
like
doubt.
the Yankees.
No doubt. No doubt. So when you're not playing baseball, what do you like to do?
I like to hang out with my friends.
Okay.
And go to church.
Okay.
Go to Bible studies.
Right.
I like math.
Okay.
So I enjoy doing my math homework.
Okay. Nice. Numbers guy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be an engineer.
Okay.
That's my backup plan.
So I'm just gonna put this out there. He likes numbers. He wants to be an engineer. So I'm either gonna put it out there for the future when pro doesn't work. Engineer, accountant, anything doing with numbers. This young man is gonna do it for sure.
Specifically, the aerospace engineer.
Okay, aerospace.
Yeah, I've
Like
always
that.
liked space and like the idea that there's something else other than just us.
Right, right. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yes, yeah, you can go a lot of ways with that for sure. So walk us through a typical training day that you do. Like if it's summertime, and walk us through a typical day of how you train and what you do.
All right, we'll say wake up about 6 a.m.,
Yep.
eat our breakfast, shower, get ready for the day. I'm usually busy
Right.
around that morning time.
Right.
So we usually have to wait to the afternoon, but I'd go on a 2-3 mile run.
Okay.
Maybe at about 1 p.m.
Okay.
And then after that, we get back, take a little break, and then get into more of the hitting aspects into baseball.
Right.
We hit off the tee into the net.
Right.
Maybe my dad tosses to me into the net.
Right.
And then really just, I'd say free weights, like
Free weights.
push-ups,
Okay.
squats,
Yes.
and dumbbell exercises.
Right. Do you have a favorite workout that you like to do?
Yes.
What's your favorite workout?
Bench?
Bench. Okay. What's your bench right now?
Bench? I don't know.
You don't know?
I do not know. I
Okay.
think it's 175 or higher.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Nice. Nice. How many times can you get it? Just once? Or
Once.
once? Okay.
Maybe.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. What part of your game in baseball are you proud of right now?
At the moment,
Yeah.
I'd say my work in the outfield.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like the best.
Right.
But I'm definitely one of the top.
Okay. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, you have a confident mindset and don't lose that, ever lose that, by
Yes.
the way, because confidence is a thing that some people it's hard to get and, or don't have, so it's hard for them to get, but, you have it as a young man. So anytime I see that in young athletes or young people in general, I like to tell them, hey, keep that because confidence can take you a lot that, you have that confidence to do anything and failure, you may know you're going to fail, but at the same time, you're going to learn. So really you don't fail at anything that you do. That's what confidence is in my eye. What's one skill that you're really gonna that you're gonna be focused on improving this season?
Definitely handiwork with my glove
Okay.
in the infield
Yep.
because I've never really gotten the chance
Yep.
to be an infielder. I was always like outfield catcher,
Right. Right.
and now I'm getting shots at shortstop.
Okay.
So I'm really gonna work on that.
Okay. So you started out playing catcher?
I started out. I think I started out as a left fielder
Okay.
because young age. I
Right.
wasn't the best at that time.
Right.
So I was like left field, right field.
Right.
But then when I really started going, I was center field, catcher, second base.
Right. So is this a true thing? I didn't learn this till I got older. They put the person that isn't the best in right field.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, because I played softball as I got older, and that's how I found out. And I played right field, and I'm like, well, damn, like that's
It's not always the case.
Right,
But I
right.
definitely say in the younger
Okay,
leagues,
Okay,
yeah, because more righties
right.
hit it to left field and there's less
Okay.
lefties.
Yes. I'm left-handed, so are you right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, definitely. So it's like as I was out there, I was like, okay, I see kind of how, but I was like, man, I wonder if that's true. And I trained several baseball players over the years. I don't think I've ever asked them. So, just asking you that, I wanted to see, is that true in the,
It's definitely not true like high school and above.
Okay.
You need the best players you got out there.
There you go. Yes, sir. Very true. Very true. Are there any drills or routines that you swear by that you do, by every day that you work on that this is,
You got to condition.
Condition.
That's the thing you got to do.
Yes.
Hate it or love it, you got to do it.
Yes. I always say the best players are well conditioned,
Yes.
because at the ninth inning, the fourth quarter, the second half, are you going to be conditioned physically and mentally to push yourself and be aware of what's going on? Now you said you run. Whenever you run, do you ever, kind of talk to yourself or visualize things or, kind of play out things or, as you're running, like, if this happens, I'm going to do this. If this happens, I'm going to do that. Do you ever, go into your head when you're running or doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't run with music.
Right.
Because that just sets up your mind
Yes.
to want music and to only run with music.
Yes.
So you got to run with just nothing but thoughts.
Yes.
And when I do run, I usually run in like the streets.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about cars
Right.
and that stuff.
Right.
But I'm also thinking that I want to stop, but I can't stop.
Right. Yes. I totally understand that. That's how I went on a run, one of my longest runs that I've done, and I went 8 miles, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Well, I ran all the way out. Now I got to run all the way back. So, there is no stopping to it. They just got to keep on pushing. So how do you stay motivated during training days after a bad game?
After a bad game,
Yes.
I just, it already happened. It's in the past.
Right.
I know that I'm a good player.
Right.
And everyone has bad games, bad seasons.
Right.
But I got to keep pushing to be better.
Right. Very true. Very true. Very true. Because there is no, avoiding that. And, you know that, like I say, your mindset is one of the few, that I've met that is, really focused. So that, and you can tell that, that drive, that mentality, like I say, is always going to take you far. So how do you balance school and sports? Do you feel that's difficult? Do you feel that it's pretty easy because, you're focused on school, you're focused on sports? So how do you balance that?
Well, for me, I would say it's not the worst,
Right.
but it's definitely not easy.
Right. Definitely.
Like you got to handle practices during the season games. And
Right.
when I played football and track, I had to be there late nights.
Right.
Like a lot of the time.
Right.
And then you get assigned homework every single day by math teachers and science teachers. And English not too bad. English not too bad.
Right. No doubt.
But I could definitely handle it.
Okay.
And it's not too bad.
Okay. Do you have a favorite subject in school right now?
Math.
Okay. Yep. You said that. Yep. Being the numbers guy. What are some of your activities that you like doing that the school offers? Are you in community service? Are you doing anything National Honor Society wise? Anything like that? What are some of the things that you do?
Well, with the school, I'm in National Junior Honor Society. I'm an
Okay.
officer for that, so
Okay.
I'm the secretary,
Okay.
and I'm in student council,
Okay.
which I'm also the secretary.
Okay.
So I'm
Nice.
basically the secretary of the school.
Okay. Right. Right. Uh, do you have any tips for other student athletes trying to manage everything?
Yes,
Okay.
you just gotta take it slow day by day,
Yes.
because in the Bible
Yep.
it says today is the only day that matters,
Right.
because tomorrow has not come yet.
Right. Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. I like that. Is there a teacher or coach at your school who's made a big impact on your life?
Yes,
Who is that?
Coach Caldwell.
Coach Caldwell.
He coaches football
Okay.
currently for the junior high,
Okay.
but he coached me throughout my whole football career.
Okay. And he's currently there, the coach now?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Coach Caldwell, you've made a big impact on this young man's life, and, we thank you for that for sure. Definitely. That's always great to hear. What is it like playing in this community since
It's
you moved here?
it's pretty great,
Okay.
as small town.
Right.
Everyone knows each other. Everyone's
Right.
supporting you. They're
Right.
supporting their team,
Yes.
and everyone just wants to see you get better.
Right, right. Which is always a great thing, when you have the community that's behind you and wants to see you do better. It makes it easier, makes it fun, because that support goes a long way. And I see where y'all just had a baseball camp for the youth.
Yeah, we just hosted a baseball camp.
Okay.
About 3 hours long. We all worked
Okay.
at it.
Nice.
It was pretty fun. It was
Okay.
pretty fun. I got to work with I think it was 7 through 12.
Right.
Got to see where they're at.
Right.
And we got some pretty good players
Right.
coming up.
Right, and that's good, because they get to see you and like, man, there's Jayden, and then they'll be like, oh, I remember him at the camp, so that's how you get a younger fan, at that age, and then, because, now, you're a role model. They're going to be looking up to you, probably wearing your number and, wanting to emulate what you do and all those things, which is a great thing, So I feel like, you'd be a great kid for the youth to be a role model for sure.
Yes,
So
yes.
keep that up, man. Keep that up.
And another thing about this community, which is specifically
Yeah.
Russellville,
Right.
we're a contender in about every single sport. I don't want
Yeah.
to say the sport,
Yeah.
but I think we know the sport. But baseball, we're
Right.
competitive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're, I think,
Definitely.
5A, 6A,
Yes.
depends.
Shout out to Coach McCarty as well.
Oh yeah, coach. Coach.
Definitely. He's got y'all working. I seen he's got y'all working with the field, got y'all working in the weight room. Conditioning. So definitely that what makes y'all contenders. So definitely kudos to him and his help and all that he has going on there, because y'all are, it seems like every year y'all are boom in there for a conference title, state title, producing athletes.
Yes, sir.
So that's when you're constantly producing athletes and athletes are signing, that says a lot about the program that you have there, at any school. And Coach McCarty definitely has a great program going.
Coach of the year.
Yes, definitely, yes. Coach of the was Coach of the Year in the conference last year, correct?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. Kudos again. So tell us about your team. What makes them a special group?
Well, I really just got involved with them.
Okay.
But I already see that I really like them.
Okay, definitely. That's
I can
good.
see the hardworking ones.
Yeah.
I can see the drive in them.
Right.
And we all just want to go to state and get farther than we did last year.
Yes, and that's crucial. It's wanting that get back. After a loss in the season that you felt like you could have done better, and so especially with the young guys coming up and having that drive and focus is just going to keep that tradition going on and on. Because and you'll see at sometimes the younger guys come in playful, not as serious, and even some of the older guys same way. So once the team is locked in and they know the goal, they know the mission, it makes it that much more fun and enjoyable. You enjoy wanting to go do it, and it's not like got to go to practice. Here we go. So that goes a long way for sure. Who's someone on your team that doesn't get enough credit?
That's a hard question.
That's a hard question. No doubt. So we'll come back to that.
No, I think I got it. I think I got it.
Okay.
Not enough credit. Probably Breck Basham.
Okay, Breck. Shout out Breck.
Shout out Breck.
Hey,
That's
yeah,
my boy.
that man, that's my hard worker. I've trained
100%.
him. Man, he was my on my son's Pee Wee team. He was the quarterback. Tough, great arm. His mindset then is how it always is now. Hard work, professional. So definitely great young man, and I feel you on that. Just because I know and train Breck, but
Yes.
the hard work that he does a lot of time goes overlooked or unnoticed. But he'll definitely get his time to shine when it comes that point for sure. All that hard work over the years will come into play for sure. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So what are some of your short term, and long term goals for baseball?
Short term. How short are we talking?
We'll say your high school career.
Oh, all right. I would like to be an All-American.
Okay, let's go.
I would like to. I think it's called. What's it called? State All-Star. I don't know. It's
Oh
something
yeah,
like
the
that.
All-Star where you're
Yeah.
selected to play with other. Yeah, the All-Star. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
And I would like to hit at least over 50 home runs. That would be
Over
nice.
50 home runs in your
Yeah.
high school. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm speaking into existence now. 50. I don't know what the record is for Russellville, but
It's probably a lot.
So I feel like, your drive and determination, we can look at this video now, 4 years from now, and be like, man, you remember that video we shot? And now look at you. All the things you said that you wanted, boom. And kids can come back and look at this and be like, okay, I know what I need to do. I'm going to do that, and so that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I feel like you can, you keep working hard, put Russellville on the map in baseball, man, around the country. Let them know, definitely.
Yes.
So what are your long-term
Long term,
goals for baseball?
definitely playing D1 college.
Okay. Do you have a college that you want to go to?
Let's see. Top three. Let's go top three.
Okay,
Let's go
top three. Let's go.
No specific order.
Okay.
University of Arkansas,
Okay.
Razorbacks,
Yep.
Alabama,
Okay.
and LSU.
LSU, definitely. All three great schools, definitely great programs, great ball fields. I haven't seen the Alabama and LSU,
Great fields.
but I always tell people when they'll tell me they went to the games, and I'm like, how are the ball fields? They're like A1. So that's obviously some great schools that you've chosen for sure.
Yes.
Would you like to go play in the major leagues?
I would.
Okay,
100%.
definitely. Well, a lot of the major league great ones. We talked about the athletes, like Ant, who had the baseball background. A lot of the baseball players had other sport background. Do you play or do any other sports right now?
Not at the moment,
Okay.
but I would say that outfield,
Okay.
corner helped me a lot.
Okay.
And outfield translated to corner
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
The Arkansas coach said that he'd like outfielders to play corner.
Yes. Yes. A lot of coaches, they want that, whether it be in any sport, they want to see that two-sport athlete because then,
Yes.
they can move well. If they play football, maybe basketball or track, baseball, any other sport. Have you thought about swimming?
No.
No.
I'm going to be honest.
I know.
No.
You may not. You may already be a busy young man, but if I could tell you anything, conditioning, try swimming.
I might get into mixed martial arts and boxing.
Another great one. Yeah, just anything that can challenge that mind and body, is always going to be great. That mental fortitude, as much as it is physical, it's also mental. So, you're getting that by challenging the body, with those things that you said you may want to do. So definitely, I would say definitely do that. Obviously, college baseball is something that you're thinking about now.
Yes.
What are some things that you're doing to get yourself seen or known so that, the college coaches can, know where you're at or know what you're doing? Are you on social media or do you have putting film of yourself out there?
Well, we're really starting now.
Okay.
We started earlier. We started a YouTube channel,
Okay.
but we're really going to get into it now as I'm
Definitely.
entering high school.
Definitely.
So, first thing, you got to have Facebook.
Yes.
You got to have a Twitter.
Yes.
Got to have an Instagram.
Yes, sir.
That's where all the coaches are.
Yes.
Got to have YouTube.
Yes.
Easily searchable.
Easily searchable. Easily. You know, a lot of coaches don't really, the older coaches, I would say,
Yes.
I feel like that generation that doesn't know the social media is kind of getting out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, as a lot of coaches don't have time, you know, the Twitter, they may not have Twitter. Even the younger coaches may not have Twitter, but it's easy to go on YouTube, boom, search a name, and he's there. So I say definitely 100% to
You got to
the
email.
YouTube.
You got to email them.
Yes.
Email them
definitely.
until they're forced to look at it.
Yes.
Like Josh
Yes.
Allen.
Yes.
Josh Allen got into college doing
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And now he's one of the greatest.
Yes. You know, he fully believed in himself at that time. Like, hey, I can't believe nobody's but here, this is what I got. This is what I offer. This is what I got. This is what I offer. So definitely, you know, sometimes they say they'll find you. Sometimes it may take you reaching out for them to find you, you know. And so, you know, in today's social media market, it's definitely easy, and, you know, and getting out there early, you know, helps. And so you sound like you already know the plan and
Yes.
about to take that into action. So that's great. That's great. Do you watch any pro players or try to model your game after them?
I'd definitely say Bryce Harper,
Okay.
Cody Bellinger,
Okay.
Mookie Betts.
Yes.
And for my last pick, I'd probably have to go, let's see, who's most like me? Fernando Tatis.
Okay, definitely. You named all those athletes. We were talking about the confidence factor.
Yes.
And as you were naming them off, I was like, all those are super elite A-type athletes with superior confidence. And sometimes they may rub the people the wrong way just by being them. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, especially Bryce Harper.
Yes.
100%.
100%. You know,
That's my guy.
Yeah, you know, he's just being him. I've always liked that type of player, you know, because it's like, obviously they work hard at what they do, and sometimes they can feel that energy of somebody that hasn't. So then when I walk in the room, or if I'm up to bat, oh, I know you haven't been doing what you're supposed to do. And then, you know, in any sport, you know, you can always feel and know when someone has. Can you, at your age, can you feel that kind of way? Like,
Yes.
you know, this guy hasn't worked, maybe somebody on your team, or as you seeing a guy warming up, you know, you can look into his eyes and be like, oh, yeah.
You can tell by the way they carry themselves.
Yes.
Coach McCarty was talking about how he was a pitcher.
Yep.
High school.
Yep.
There's a guy, walked up to the plate, never broke eye contact with him. First pitch, he drove a line drive straight at his head.
Wow. Nice. Yep. Because he'd let him know, hey, I'm not scared. Like, that's not going to scare me. And a lot of people will try to play that mental game, you know, to where, oh, I'm going to look him in his eyes. He's not going to look away. And it's like, I got that dog in me, as they're talking about, you know, nowadays, like that killer instinct, you know.
Yes.
That in any sport, you know, coaches will love that players who have that killer instinct, you know, that no matter what, I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to make any excuse. I'm going to get it done. So definitely, and all those players that you named, they have that. And I want to say, I know Mookie Betts played several sports growing up.
Mookie, I think he did bowling.
Really?
Yeah, he's good at bowling.
Okay, definitely, yeah. I could see how bowling could translate in certain ways.
Coordination.
Yes, coordination.
Details.
Yes, wanting to go, if you have a split or whatever they call split, and having that to where that one pin can hit that one and knocking it down. So definitely.
No, I call that field goal.
Yeah.
Usually hit right in the middle.
Yes, yeah. That's a good one. If you could play catch with any baseball player in history, who would it be?
It's a hard question.
Okay.
Any?
Any.
Just any?
Any.
Let's see. Probably what's his name? It's one he died. His name was he was on the Marlins.
I can't remember.
I don't know his name, but it probably him.
Was it recently?
No.
Oh, okay.
He came from Cuba as an immigrant. And he was really good.
My mind is blank.
But I'd have to say, other than that, probably, let's see, Hank Aaron.
Okay, nice. Do you have a reason why for Hank Aaron?
Ooh, Jackie Robinson.
Okay. Do you have a reason why for Jackie Robinson?
Yes.
Okay.
He paved the way for baseball.
Right.
He showed that even people of color can do the game just as well.
Right.
And that hard work, determination gets you somewhere no matter who you are.
Yes. Yes. You know, man, as you said that, like, I often, as a black man, I often put myself back in that era and like, what would it be like? What would it, as the younger generation, the crash out, would I crash out, if all the things that they endured, would I, so it's like, but I also learned from that, and it's like mentally, Jackie was strong, like, hey, I'm going to do what I need to do, not worry about that, and, get the job done. So I take that aspect as like, okay, if he can do it, then I definitely can do it, because he was in worse conditions than what I am now. You know what I mean? So that's a great one right there. So what would it mean to represent the community of Russellville at the next level? What would it mean to you?
I would really enjoy that.
Okay.
Just being the best for my people, showing that we have what it takes, and we're just not just another little town.
Yes.
They can't do anything.
Right. Definitely. And the guys from the small towns are getting noticed and becoming popular. Austin Reeves.
Yes.
From Arkansas. The guy that was in the finals for the Pacers, Bernhardt, I think is his name. He's from a small town in Missouri.
We actually, we just got someone from Russellville drafted into the NBA.
Yes, Taylor Peter. Yes, he got drafted. Another small town kid. I was definitely going to mention him. They're coming up everywhere, and hard work. They outworked the guys that were at the top.
Yes.
The guys at the top were satisfied. But, I've seen Taylor work personally, and, he just continued to work consistently.
We, 1-2 years ago, we had runner commit to Missouri.
Okay.
Great school for running.
Yep.
Top 6, I think.
Yep, definitely.
And then we have baseball player Tristan Newberry committed to Razorbacks.
Yep, definitely. Yep.
And we have someone from Russellville. He may go to the Gators for track and field.
Okay. Nice. That's great. Yeah. Over the years, athletes have been coming out of Russellville for sure.
Yes.
Especially in different sports. Maybe really in all sports. As I'm sitting here thinking, from swimming, golf, baseball, basketball.
We have some great golf players.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Golf team is looking real nice. So, do you have a favorite pregame meal?
I usually don't eat before the games.
Right.
But if I had to, and if I got to pick, I'd probably pick pizza and water.
Okay. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
Well, what does restaurant mean to you?
Restaurant is something you don't pull up to get your food through a drive-through. You got to go in and dine in.
Well, here in Russellville, we don't got too much.
Right.
We're just a little town.
Right.
But we got Pasta Grill.
Pasta Grill's great. Shout out Pasta Grill.
Great food.
Yes, definitely.
But if we were in California,
I
don't remember all too much, but we used to go to a place called Peck in China, and that was pretty good.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Definitely. You said it's called Back in China?
Pekin.
Peck in China. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice. Do you have a favorite song that you listen to before the game?
I can't say I do. I think it's just me,
Right. Right. You're getting focused.
because there ain't no songs in the game.
Right. Ooh. Say that again for me.
There is not any songs in the game.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Do you have a hype or ritual that you do before the game?
I run.
You run? Okay.
Yes, I gotta
Okay.
get myself ready for that.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, what's your walk-up song? Or
A
if you,
walk-up song?
or if you don't have one, what would it be?
I don't think I've decided that yet.
Okay.
But
do y'all have them in high school?
yes,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Okay. Nice.
But it could be Gasolina,
Okay.
or
Yes.
it was a Peso Pluma song.
Okay.
I can't remember the name though.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I like it. Yeah, I just recently I train, younger baseball players and they have walk-up songs. And I'm like, man, that's cool. That's something I wish we would have done. And I said if I would have had one, it probably would have been Tupac, All Eyes on Me. I don't know if it's
I know that song, I know.
okay, definitely. Um, so do you have any game day superstitions, that you like, you may have to wear the same socks at this game
Well,
or
one that maybe not all coaches would approve of, and I just found that out.
yeah.
But I don't wear hats like before the game.
Okay.
So warm up,
Yeah.
pre-game, I don't wear my hat.
Okay. Do you just go out there, do you have a bandana or anything? One
Just
of those head-
anything I have.
Okay. Gotcha. I like it. What's your best advice you've received from your coach?
That's hard. I've heard a lot of things,
Yep.
but probably that. Well, it won't be exact words,
Right.
but not everything is going to be given to me, and that even though I'm athletic
Right.
and good at sports,
Right.
that doesn't mean that I'm going to be great.
Yes. That's real. Do you feel like that's why you work so hard now?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because that statement, whoever said that to you, is true and real. Because a lot of kids, they think that they're at this age, I'm the best, I don't need to put in the work. When the third string kid is actually working, his growth spurt or whatever just hasn't caught up with him yet. But that hard work, and once it does, boom.
Yeah.
It's all he's going to, even if that kid decides to start working out, that drive that the other kid had at the younger age is just so much up here that it's going to be hard for him to compete with him.
Yeah. And just
So-
because you're best in Arkansas,
Right.
there's 49 other states.
Yes.
207 other countries.
Yes.
You got to compete with all of them.
Yes. Say that. I like that. What advice would you give to younger athletes just starting out?
I'd say find the sport you love.
Mm-hmm.
Find the sport that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to stick with it, then work for it and work hard for it.
Yes. Great advice. What do you want people to remember about you both on and off the field?
I want them to remember me as a man who fears God.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to remember me as someone who played the game right.
Yes, sir. Great. Those are both great. How can the community support you and your youth athletes better?
Just keep going to games.
Yep.
Keep supporting us. Keep posting us on social media.
Definitely.
Just support us in any way you can.
Yes, sir. And so, final thing is, where can people, follow your journey or, see what you have going on? Do you want to mention your social media handles right now?
Yes. On, I think it's X now.
Okay. Yep.
X, Wait, no, Facebook. That's what we got. Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook. It's Jayden Rosales,
Okay.
and we're about to set up Instagrams and YouTubes
Okay.
and that.
Okay. Definitely.
But
Definitely.
we definitely have a Facebook right
Okay.
now.
So look out for Facebook for Jayden Rosales. I'm sure by the time we post this, that'll all be down there in the caption.
It'll probably be right here. Maybe if we can edit it right here.
Definitely. Yep. Put that right there. Jayden, do you have anything else you want to add or talk about?
I mean, is there anything you'd like to know?
Let me see. I think I've pretty much, covered everything. I mean, other than you being a great young man and knowing
Thank you.
what you want in life, that it's been a pleasure to getting to know you. I feel like, you're going to go far in life, both on the field and off the field.
Thank you.
Because, I tell all my athletes, you'll be remembered more for what you did off than what you did on, 'cause especially with someone with morals and respect.
Yes.
So, they'll see that from you, firsthand and foremost. So, and that's just going to draw them into your athletic abilities that you have. And so, boom, just keep it going, man. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I don't have anything else. If you don't have anything else, this has been the Coach's Corner with Jayden. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsor, Eleva. Thank you to the Rivertown Square Studio for allowing me to come in and shoot. Until next time, see you guys later.
Peace.
Boom.